into my 9 o'clock? Oh, hey, Brian. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, Brian, I noticed you're not wearing your wedding ring today. It's odd.
Yeah. Not really wearing it anymore.
Why? What happened? You and your wife have a fight or some sort?
Well, if you really want to know. One day, when my wife and I first moved into our first house, I was unpacking some of our stuff. After a few hours of unpacking, I came across something that seemed a little out of place. It's just a little shoebox. I mean, we had other shoeboxes that were all packed with odds and ends, but this one was really light and it didn't really, I don't know, it just seemed kind of weird. So I noticed, however, that it had my wife's name on it. So I went to go ask her what it was. When I came up to her, she had a very weird reaction. She looked kind of worried yet calm. She simply took the box from me and said, "Honey, I love you, and I trust you very much. So I'll tell you a little bit about this box. This is my secret box. I keep all of my little secrets in here, so if you truly cherish our marriage, I simply ask you to never look in this box." It seemed like a very odd request, but I agreed to it. I mean, it's not like I would die if I didn't find out what was in that box. Well, a couple of years went by and I totally forgot about the box. Although, one day we were cleaning out our bedroom and I happened upon the box again. I looked for my wife to give it to her, but she wasn't really there. I just remembered that she went to go buy some curtains. So there I was, alone, with my wife's secret box. I wasn't really desperate or anything to know what was inside, but I certainly was curious. Of course, not curious enough to ruin our marriage, so I left the box on our bed and continued cleaning. Later that day, my wife came up to me and asked me why her box was on our bed. I told her what happened, She gave me a hug and simply said, "Honey, thank you. I'm glad to know that you're so trustworthy."
Kudos to you.
Yes, kudos to me. So anyways, a few weeks passed and I had totally forgotten the box. But one day, I managed to stumble upon it again. Early that morning, I had to go, but I found out that we didn't.
Well, where'd you have to go?
Huh?
Well, you said you had to go, didn't you?
Yeah. I had to go to the bathroom.
The bathroom, huh?
Yeah, I had to drop off my kids at the pool.
But I thought you didn't have any kids.
No, I mean, I had to release the hounds?
But I thought you had a poodle.
No, I had to make a deposit.
Oh, you were going to the bank? I thought you were going to the bathroom.
I was! I had to lay siege to the kingdom from the throne!
Wait, now I'm totally lost.
He means he had to vacate his bowels.
Oh! Thank you, Cornelius. So anywho, I noticed that we were out of toilet paper. So I went to the garage to get some more. Now I really had to go, so I was just a little anxious. I saw that the toilet paper was up on one of our shelves, so I reached up to get it. But suddenly, a huge freaking cockroach pops out of nowhere. And it was as big as my freaking head. Needless to say, it startled me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it didn't scare me or anything, because I'm not scared of stupid things like that. But it's not every day you see a roach that's as big as a man's head. So anyway, in the whole process, I knocked a few rolls of toilet paper down, so I went to pick one up. As I was bending over to pick it up, I noticed my wife's box was also on the ground along with the toilet paper. So I went to go put it back on the shelf, and I noticed that the top of the box had fallen off. Sadly, curiosity got the best of me, and I caved. I looked inside the box.
So what was in the box?
I'll tell you what was inside. It was 3 eggs and 6 pennies. Well, I thought this was kind of odd. I mean, it's just pennies and eggs. Why in the world would my wife want to be so secretive about these? So later that day...
Wait!
What?
Did you make it?
Huh?
Did you make it to the bathroom?
Wait, yeah.
Well, that's a relief!
Yeah. Well, anyway. Later that day, my wife came home and I felt a little bit guilty for looking inside her box. So I told her what happened. Told her, baby, I accidentally looked inside your secret box today. I went to go get some toilet paper and your box fell on the ground and the lid was off. Oh, well, I guess it's not really that big of a deal, she said. Well, honey, now that I know what's inside, you think you could tell me what it means? I mean, I really don't get it. Well, I don't know. Oh, come on. It can't be that bad. I'm still not really... Seriously. It's not like for every affair you had since our marriage you put a penny in. For every 5 you put an egg in. Actually, 12. 12 what? Affairs? What? For every affair I've had since our marriage, I put a penny in. And for every 12, I put an egg in. I'm just kidding. I really just forgot to put it on today.